For this avatar quest, essentially you have to collect mythic items, so you have a couple of options at your hand. Option number 1 is to defeat one of the bosses at the Underworld, Grimgate, Mount Olympus, or Boral's Battleground, which will give you a mythic weapon. Option number 2 is to open a god chest. I will show you a couple of locations for that. Option number 3 is to literally go right here to the yacht, to the Shade Midas NPC, and we're gonna buy the mythic, the mythic Midas drum gun from them. Make sure you have at least 600 gold. You can only buy one, I believe. So make sure you have at least that amount of gold. Here we go. So that's Shade Midas right there. So this is going to be mythic weapon number 1 for us. Just talk to them and get the mythic weapon. And we're going to bounce because a lot of people are going to be landing here. So once you bounce, you're going to go all the way over here to the Underworld PUI. And I'm going to show you a couple of locations for the god chest. So god chest number 1 is going to be all the way over here next to this castle. Here we go. I see a bot running around there. And hop. Of course, if you're playing build mode, you can just, you can build yourself up. But since this is zero build, we're just going to follow this path all the way over here. We're going to go over here. And there should be a god chest at the top right here. Oh, nice. We got the wings of Icarus. So the god chest can only give you the Zeus Thunderbolt, which counts as a mythic. As you can see, this is it right here. So that's 2 mythics right there. And like I said, the third and final type is to literally just defeat one of the bosses, and they will give you a mythic weapon. As far as the god chest locations, you will get this is a god chest location right here. There's going to be a god chest right over here underneath this little cliff, so make sure to look carefully. As far as the god chest around Mount Olympus, I know of 3 locations in total. So there's this location right here, this location right over here, and this location right on the edge of this cliff. So that's 3 locations for the gachas. I think that's 6 in total. And you just need to go around and just collect these mythic weapons. And once you collect enough of these mythic weapons, you will unlock the Avatar's Descent Contrail, which is going to look a little bit something like this, as you can see right here. And yeah, that's the basic idea, guys. For this Korra quest, essentially you have to hit the same player with a mythic and a non-mythic weapon. So as you can see, I got myself a mythic weapon, which is the Midas drum gun, a non-mythic weapon, which is a normal SMG, and I got another mythic, which is the Zeus Thunderbolt. And the idea is for us to now find a player, and it has to be done on the same player, by the way. Here we go. So let's fly here, and we need to deal damage with both of these weapons to the same player. Oh, I see one. Here we go. I can tell this is not going to be easy, but we're going to try it either way. And there it is. So I dealt damage with both weapons, as you can see. It doesn't really matter if I died, but make sure use a mythic and a non-mythic weapon on the same player. And once you do that, you'll unlock the pickaxes for the Korra, I guess, cosmetics. So this is what these pickaxes are gonna look like. They're basically iced water, and they look absolutely insane. And yeah, that is pretty much it, guys. For this Korra quest, essentially you have to deal damage to opponents before the second storm circle. So as you can see right now, we are in the first storm circle right here. So as you can see, it says 12 storm phases incoming. We're still at storm number 1. And you literally have a few minutes at your hand to deal damage to opponents. And once you complete the quest, you'll unlock the determined Korra spray, which is going to be this reward specifically. As you can see, this is what it's going to look like. It's a beautiful spray. So I highly recommend you either land at the Underworld or at Mount Olympus, because we are going to go after the opponents that are the NPCs that spawn from like challenging the boss. Of course, you can deal damage to normal players such as this player right here, but again, this way is much easier. And like I said, you have to do this before the storm circle, the second storm circle. So here we go, just gonna land over here. We're gonna grab the best weapon that we can get, and we're gonna challenge Hades. Here we go. Come on. So that's the first storm circle. It's already like formed. I'm gonna grab this. Okay, not the best weapon. Let me see if there's anything here we can grab as well. Yeah, okay, nice. We got an AR. And we'll take this maybe for extra ammo. They're just gonna jump off, and we're gonna challenge them. Here we go, just gonna chill here. Now you just need to deal damage to the to these NPCs right here. These count as opponents. There we go. So there's gonna spawn at least 10 of these opponents. You can also do it on like normal players. And once you deal enough damage, you will automatically unlock the determined Korra spray, which is gonna look a little bit something like this. Alright, there we go. Just gonna keep this. And there it is. So that's the basic idea, guys. Let me just go over here. So that's like the best way to deal damage before the second storm circle forms. So as you can see, I have 25 seconds, and then storm number 2 out of 12 is gonna form, and that's gonna be your deadline. So make sure you do it before that, and that should go with the quest. For this Korra quest, you have to emerge from the water just like a waterbender, and in order to do that, all you gotta do is just go to any body of water that you like, maybe like a beachy area, and you simply just go into the water and just come out of it. And once you do that, you'll unlock the Korra loading screen, which is gonna look like this. As you can see, it's a very, very beautiful loading screen. It's the first one out of 2. And yeah, we're basically just gonna go ahead and land over here next to the water. Really doesn't really matter where you which like body of water you choose, just in case it doesn't really work for you. I'm just gonna show you where I'm gonna land. I'm gonna land here. Here we go. So I'm gonna go inside the water. Let me just remove the pink. I'm gonna just swim, and once we get next to the beach, we're just gonna emerge by basically going outside of the water like this. Here we go. And this is it. It's just literally as simple as this. Just do this, and that should complete the quest. For this avatar quest, is that you have to mantle, hurdle, and slide during the daytime. So you can just, you know, like mantle like this, slide, and even hurdle by going over like mini obstacles such as this right here, for example. But you have to do this in the daytime. So as you can see, there's the moon, there's the stars. So this counts as nighttime, even though it doesn't really look like it's nighttime. So if you do the quest around this time, it's not gonna count. So let's switch up to daytime. Alright, here we go. So as you can see, it is daytime, and again, all you gotta do is just slide by just running and then pressing control or whatever like slide like mechanic you have or like keybind you have. And of course you can just jump, and of course you can mantle and hurdle. So we're gonna mantle by going near an edge, and you just hold space, and you can mantle on top of it. And you hurdle by literally I don't see like a low hurdle here, so I'm not really gonna be able to show you. But you basically just get close to a low like obstacle, and just press space right at the oh, there we go. Okay, we have a fence, so I can show you here. You just get here, and you just mantle on top of it. It doesn't really always work for some reason. There we go. That's the mantle, and there's the mantle again, over and over again. And once you do this enough times, you will unlock the Water Tribe Colors weapon wrap, which is gonna look a little bit something like this. So this is it right there. And yeah, that is pretty much it.